Hello. Oh no, honey, I can't even get this off my screen because I can't get. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't even get that picture off my screen. And I'm not even kidding. Oh well. Oh, Doug just found what I needed, maybe. Okay. Anyway, I'm here. If you can hear me, put some ones somewhere. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know. I just used it. Sorry, Doug and I are talking. He's going to find me a way to get this picture off of here. So what's going on, you might be asking? Well, my mouse went dead and my StreamYard won't let me scroll. All of a sudden, everything just stopped. And even manually with my computer pad mouse, there's no way to scroll. I can scroll through the comments, but oh my gosh. Yeah, dang. Don't say anything other words. I am live. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we'll just pretend we're doing a podcast, I guess. The only thing I know to do is get out of StreamYard and come back in. And I don't know what happens to you guys if I do that. What do y'all recommend? Just leave it the way it is or go out and try to come back in? Waiting to see what they want to do. I think I can go out and come back in.
I'm sure he's not here. Oh, here's your double A.
Oh. Problem might be solved. Lily says restart. If that doesn't work, I'll restart it. It's still going to be a good day, everybody. It's still going to be a good day.
Yeah, read this cup.
Doug just showed me the Count Your Blessings coffee cup. Okay. I can scroll through comments, but I can do that already. It's over here that I couldn't. Oh my gosh, it's still not working over here, Doug. Okay, I'm going to go out and come back in. So everybody, hang on. Okay, well, at least now you can see me. Let's see if I can scroll. Oh my gosh, will you turn the fan on? Oh, will you come back in here and turn that fan on for me? Oh, let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, it's working now. Got a new battery in the mouse, but I still had to go out and come back in. For some reason, over on the side where all my graphics are, there was no arrow or anything, no way to scroll. Nothing on the side to scroll, grab onto and scroll. But we're here. We're here. Yay. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to throw this in the chat, but I'm going to scroll back up to the top. Okay, so I wasn't even looking at my chat. So if you can hear me, will you give me some more ones? Please. And then I will go up to the top. I'm going to play this graphic real quick. Okay, Nancy says we can hear you. 111. Okay. All right. Steve hears me. I'm going to play this. Then I'm going to go to the top of the chat and work my way back down. Okay. I don't have a clue what the temperature is. Oh, it's 57. 57 degrees. That's why I'm sitting here with the jacket on. 57 degrees this morning, y'all. What the heck? What the heck? Let's see here. I'll pull up my weather and then I'll go up here. Please keep working. That was awful, not being able to do anything. I haven't had that happen in a while, if ever. I've had things happen, but not that. All right, there's me. I was here even before. That's a 7:55, y'all. I was 5 minutes early to my live, and then all that happened. Go figure. I don't know. Okay, so it's 57 degrees here right now. Fantastic. But that wasn't what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Our high today is 74 degrees. And then we're going to be in the 50s every night this week. And in the 70s the rest of the week, all week, except for Thursday is going to be 80. Yes. 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 So, not only is it going to be a good day, because it's Monday, which is my favorite day, even when they start like this one did, it's still my favorite day, because it's a brand new start to a new day, but it's also a brand new start to a brand new week. I'll take all the brand new starts I can get. Because, they're not do-overs. They're just fresh starts. Did you meet your goals yesterday? If not, you got a fresh start today. There you go. That's how I look at it. Oh, there's Lily T. Good morning. Good morning. And I missed you guys too. I will fill you in on what was going on this weekend. Desert Adventures in Arizona, who will be live 2 hours after me this morning. I do not have a link pinned, so if somebody would like to drop a link for Desert, his live, not his channel, his live. I had a dog hair in my mouth. Go figure. At least it wasn't a fly this time. If you weren't here Wednesday, you missed out. I had a fly actually fly in my mouth. It was awful. Oh, goodness. Anyway, if someone will drop a link to his live, you may have already done it. Remember, I'm at the top of my chat now. And I'll pin it when I get to it there. But he's live 2 hours after me. And you're all invited to go over there. Let's see here. Lily says it's still 73 degrees. Woo! And I see member emojis right there. Absolutely. So Lily is one of our channel members. Desert Adventures in Arizona is one of our channel members. Yeah. And let's see here. So Lily said it was 73 degrees where she is. She Double Adventures, good morning. Oh, Lily, thank you. Thank you for the coffee. Here it is. Got it. Every day may not start out the way we want them to, kind of like today. But we're going to enjoy the day anyway. You can't really read it. The computer's reflecting on it. There. Enjoy every moment of the day, even when you got a rough start to the day. We're going to enjoy it anyway. Because, what it comes down to is every day is what you make it. That's truth. That is truth, y'all. Every day is what you decide to make it. It can be the most horrible start to your life you've ever had, ever. And I could be all depressed about it, gloom and doom, but I'm not, because I'm going to have a good day. And it's Monday, and y'all are here. So it's still a good day. It's still a good day. All right, so Lily, let me get a drink of this coffee. It's the first sip. Okay, that was not a sip. That was a guzzle, but y'all, I need the coffee. I need like this to hold an entire pot of coffee right now. So keep them coming, Lily. Oh no, were you up at 1:30 this morning? You quit that. No. Well, I slept all night long because I was exhausted. Buddy went to bed before we did. Usually when you put him in bed, Buddy is blind, right? He's 13 years old. He's blind. And because of that, because this, people might not understand this if you didn't know that. So I'm throwing that in there before I say this. So because of that, and our bed is really high, you have to crawl up into our bed. It's high. And because of that, we put Buddy by the wall. So it's like Buddy, Doug, Ava, and Stevie wherever he wants. So Buddy sleeps against the wall, on the wall side of the bed, so he can't fall out of bed. And he's secured to the bed frame by a leash. The headboard, so that he cannot accidentally fall or roll out of bed, because that would really hurt him really bad, because it's like 33 inches tall, our bed. To get into bed, you got to go up 33 inches to get into bed. I have to like crawl up in bed, and it would really hurt him if he fell that far anyway, but to fall that far on the hardwood floors would especially not feel good. So we secured him to the bed, put him in his dog bed. He actually has a dog bed in our bed because he sleeps more comfortable that way. And so usually he stands there and barks because usually, you put him in bed, you go to the bathroom, and then you come back and you go to bed. He was out. He just stood him in his bed, and he's just like, he was out. And he slept all night, as far as I know. Didn't wake me up anyway. And tired. So there's me trying so hard to get here this morning. I finally got it. Yep, got a glitch in my giddy up. That's exactly. Exactly. Gives me some time, some coffee time. Hey, there's Scully Pop. Good morning. Good morning. Well, thank you everybody who hung in and stayed with me while I tried to figure out how to, one, get here, and two, get that off the screen so you can see my happy face. Oh boy. Let's see here. There I am. I'm trying. I'll be right there. The coffee's brewing. Woohoo! And thank you, Steve. Yes, please smash that thumbs up. I need all the thumbs ups I can get this morning, and I need the whole pot of coffee. Let's see here. There's Fangirl Cheryl, also a member this morning. Now, I keep forgetting to say, I gotta get in the habit of that. Okay. Good morning, Cheryl. Thanks for being here. I'm just mumbling to myself, y'all. Ringo and Sar, good morning. Thank you for being here. And then I'm like, okay, cross your fingers. Yeah, so I'm like, the only thing available to click on was the music. So I'm like, here. I'm sitting here. I'm like, I have dead air, Doug. He's frantically looking for a battery. I have dead air. He's like, yo, I'm like, that's not good. But he found my battery, and once I went out and came back in, I was good. Let's see. Oh, I always enjoy seeing Ava doing her people watching. But she's got some stories to tell the people at these shows. I love to people watch. And that's the fun thing about playing your music from memory is you can look around. You can look around at people, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that. And we play at a pub, but it's a restaurant, like a, you know, it's not a bar and grill, but it's families come, kids come, um, and it's fun. And I always love it when there's kids there because, you know, we kind of kids are more open to everything, and they're not embarrassed to let their feelings show, right? And kids just react to music like nobody's business. And they dance and they clap and they're bopping, you know, and they're having fun. And I love it. I love it. And, you know, of course, then we get people that are there to eat and they're like, whatever. But we do have quite a following that comes just to hear us play. And in the summer, of course, we're heading into more fall, but in the summer, the tourists come in to hear. The tourists don't come to town to hear us to play, but they come while they're here to hear us play. And it's a lot of fun. I like interacting with people. Let's see here. I think I have not missed anybody. If I miss you, just say, hey, Ava. And I'm working my way to the bottom of the chat right now. So here we are the second time. Y'all can hear me. And yep. And it was stuck there. So if going out and coming back in hadn't worked, we were just going to pretend we're doing a broadcast, and that's the graphic. Did y'all, speaking of graphic, did you notice the graphic I used this morning for my thumbnail? You know, it's fall. That's when there's all the new lineup for broadcasting on TV and radios. So we're going to call this a new season. Some people actually keep track of, you know, how many years they've been going live and what season it is. I think, y'all, I've been going live longer than I thought. And I don't remember exactly how long. But so I don't know if we call it season. I don't know what season we're on. I'd have to look that up to see my very first live, what the date was. You know, that'd be easy to do right now. But anyway, we're going to call it a new season. I'm going to make some new graphics, and I'm going to use our sunrise pictures. I'm not getting rid of my old ones. I'm going to keep those coffee thumbnails. But I'm going to make it. I'm going to match the number of coffee thumbnails I have. I'm also going to have that many sunrise ones. And I might add some other stuff in there too. I don't know. But new thumbnails will be on the way. I haven't made them yet, but I plan to. And that might be something that I do today. I don't know. Okay, let's get to the bottom of this chat first, and then we have things to talk about. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I didn't see that while he was in here, and he's already gone back to the bedroom, sitting there, sitting up in bed against the headboard and pillows, having some coffee with Buddy. I'm so sorry, Lily. You know he would say that if he was in here. I can pretend to be Doug. Morning, Lily. I know. It wasn't the same, and I don't have any cute little dimples. But he was heartfelt. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Nightbot. I needed to hear that. Yes, y'all are amazing. Every single one of you are amazing. And I'm so happy you're here. Nancy is here. Good morning. Technical difficulties this morning. The welcome sign has taken over. Well, if there's going to be something take over my life, at least it was the welcome sign. Yeah, it just disappeared. I couldn't scroll through anything. It was very strange. So going out and coming back in. Yeah, Lily, she's like, restart. And that worked. That worked. Ding dong. Oh my gosh, y'all. I do not have a doorbell. So when I'm at home and that goes ding dong, I know that's a YouTube notification because I gave it that sound. So I would know because I get so many texts and I get so many messenger messages. And then, of course, you're YouTubers, so there's YouTube notifications coming on, and you might get 50 on the hour every hour. And so I use this phone. I get some business things on it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm checking it every single second. So I assigned YouTube notifications the ding dong, the doorbell sound. So I know if it's a YouTube notification and I'm working or whatever, I know that it's not an emergency that I need to check my phone because I might be teaching a lesson. I might, whatever I'm doing. I try to never miss a call from Tom or my mom. And I don't know if I've said, I don't think Tom will mind. Tom is my mom's caregiver right now. And so I try to never miss anything from him. And because either he, when you're a caregiver, you get tired. It's hard. It's mentally hard. It's just hard. And so, sometimes it's moral support. And that's one of the biggest needs is moral support when you're in a situation like that. Heck, I need moral support every day of my life. Right? Anyway, but then with the extra, you really need it. So I try to never miss a call from him. And so that's why I put the ding dong. But anyway, the funny thing is, where we were this morning, they do have the weekend. We were gone all weekend, traveling. Where we were, they did have a doorbell. And so every time, ding dong. Now, if I got ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, I knew that was YouTube. Nobody's going to stand there and go like this on the doorbell, hopefully. They might get slapped a little bit if they do. But every time I heard a ding dong, I thought somebody was at the door. I even went to the door twice. Even though I knew ding dong on my phone was a notification because they had a doorbell. It's like, someone's at the door. And they're like, no, they're not. It's your phone. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave that up there, Lily. Let's see here. Oh, they've got rain arriving today in the desert. Yes, absolutely. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to scroll here. There I am. Ta-da! 1122. That's like, Can hear you, but I can't see you. Where are you at? Desert Adventures in Arizona, our high will only be 96 today. That is cool for us. Let's see. There's Ray Crum. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Let's see. There's some ones. Awesome. 73 for Lily. 73 degrees now and 98 degrees later for the high. Nice. Oh my, Lily says it was 104 degrees the day before yesterday. My gosh. Ray says it's 62 here in Midwest Ohio, going up to 72 for the day. Nice. So you're having cool weather too. She Double says, Tommy says, I think we're going to be in the lower 80s this week. Lily says, it wasn't humid, but not great air quality. August and so cool already. We don't see 50 degrees until November. I know it is still only 58 right now. It's not warming up fast. And the sun is out. The sun is out. So that's crazy. I agree. Ivan K is here. Good morning. Boy, it's nice to be able to scroll. Okay, so let me get over here and see if I can find that link. There's Lily, became a channel member. I'm just looking at the links. Let's see. Okay. Lily put this there, so I think that is... Oh, I'm not on the StreamYard side, so... Okay, I'll pin that. So I think what I pinned to the top of the chat is the link to Steve's live. I think so. Right here. Thank you, Lily. And I pinned that to the top of the chat just now. Okay. Thank you, Lily. And let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry. Your day didn't start well. Yes. Some mornings are challenging lately. I understand. And that's where we were. We were at my mom's, and then we went to see my dad. And okay, I'm almost to the bottom of my chat. Let me get down here. Oh, Lily accepted Cheryl's challenge. Did you hear that ding dong? That was a YouTube notification for Manic Monday. And Cheryl says the kettle is on. Tommy says, I've already had a cup of coffee and now working on a cup of tea. Oh, a cup of tea sounds... Earl Grey tea is my favorite. A cup of Earl Grey tea sounds heavenly right now. Yes, hope you can find some rest today. Absolutely. And it is a good thing. It is an absolute good thing. And my mom was here for 7 months. She is back home now. And Tom, our son Tom, who is Thomas Sam's Music here on YouTube. You see him here in the chats once in a while. He is my mom's caregiver right now. Let's see. Dream Angus is here. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you thought it was Friday night replay? No, we had some bad technical difficulties this morning. We got it. With Doug and I working together, we got it figured out. AS Blind Made Productions is here. Alfonso, good morning. Hope you're having a blessed day. I play the piano, harmonica, banjo, and guitar. Awesome! A fellow musician. You know, all of those instruments make me so happy. I can play 2 songs on the harmonica. I love harmonica. I love piano. You know I love banjo. You don't see me play the guitar very much, but I do play the guitar. Music makes me happy. I don't know about everybody else, but that's that's why I'm able to play so much music, is music makes me happy. And at one point in my life, music actually saved my life. I don't talk about it a lot, but I spent a year bedfast with my lupus and fibromyalgia, um, completely bedfast for a year. And came to a point where one day I had to make a decision. I mean, that's all I will say. And what can I do? So I made my decision. And the only thing I could do was I wanted to play the piano. I'm like, I can play the piano. So some days I would try to get up and I couldn't. And because I mean bedfast for a year. It was not good. And then I almost made it. And then eventually I could make it to the living room. And then eventually I could just sit on the piano bench and look at the piano. And then I could play a little bit. And then I have to go lay back down. And then I could play. And I just increased that playing time. Every time I got to the piano, I played a little bit longer. And then for that week, I would play that same amount. And the next week, I would play a little bit longer. And then all that week, I would meet that goal, time goal. And I honestly can say music saved my life. There's a reason. I always say, if you're struggling, hang in there. Because I've been there. I'm there every day, actually. I still have lupus. I still have fibromyalgia. I still fight chronic pain. I fight depression. And there are other things wrong with me that I just don't throw everything out there. But yeah, music saved my life. Let's see. Lily says, I would definitely come here to hear you play and dance along. Oh, Ramblin' Rocketeer, good morning. Woke up to watch the shooting stars. Nice. Let's see here. Okay, Lily says, I've been watching you for 4 years. So this would be our 5th season. That's what I was going to say. I think it's our 5th season. This will be a new year. And you've been with me since the beginning. So, yeah. See here. There's Lily reminding us to put exclamation point awesome into the chat, and Nightbot will drop your channel link. Ta-da! Ha-ha! Now, I know some people have problems with Nightbot blocking people or deleting comments or whatever. And you know that we love emojis here on our channels. We love emojis. So with Nightbot, you can disable its moderating ability. And so I have the moderating part disabled. I have moderators, and you know, I got my mouse finger. I can take care of business. But my moderators do a fantastic job, and I didn't need that because we'd all be blocked. I would even be blocked from my own channel for putting emojis in there. And so I have the moderation part disabled, completely disabled, and but it drops links for me, and drops links for you guys. It has features that I love. So yeah, I'm cleaning my glasses. I'm sure y'all figured that out already when the glasses came off. Now I can see you crystal clear. Y'all look great this morning. It's me all need to comb your hair. No. I only say that because it's like early in the morning, and quite frankly, not every day do I wear a hat because my hair is a mess. But today, yeah, I have a ponytail on. It's not really a mess, but I needed some comfort, so I put a hat on. Yes, and ta-da! There it is. All right. I'm going to have to skip down through here a little bit, y'all, because I got some things to tell you. And there's Van Girl Show's challenge. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. And I'm scrolling. And oh, it disappeared. Carla Reyes is here. Good morning. Good morning. Ding dong. Yeah. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Dorothy's crochet playlist. Good morning from Tasmania, Australia. Good morning. Silver Bell. I don't know that one, but I'll write it down. The thing is, we play open domain music, so we don't get in trouble. So I'll have to see what that song is and how new it is. But yeah, we're always learning new music. And one of the new ones we learned, we got flagged on. So it didn't last long for performing on Friday nights. But, oh my goodness. See what I mean? Yeah. Let's see here. In the 60s this morning. Yeah, Friday night is when we play music. And I'm looking forward to it. Now, y'all, can you see these totes stacked over here? Oh, my goodness. I may have to silence my phone. Oh, stop it. Come in. Come in. I already looked at the weather. Let's clear that. Lily, I just looked at that. Can I show that? Can I show that picture of Pippi? Let's see. So I did not mean to leave that up there. And you are not being scolded, Alfonso. I'm sorry if it came across that way. Let's see. 84 degrees right now. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to scroll real fast. Oh, yes, we will definitely do that. The challenge, it's a walking challenge today. So photos of things you've seen on your walk. Not videos, but photos. Or, I mean, you do shorts, so you can, that would be fun too. But I can't play the shorts here on the channel. Let's see. Got an itch. Let's see. I don't know if that's Vima or Vima, but good morning, Vima's Crochet. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Scrolling. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. Scrolling. Okay, Eddie and Jen, good morning. Good morning. Happy to see you. And thanks for being here. Let's see. There's Carla. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Scrolling. Up. WF is here late because of work. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. She can't chat. Let's see. I'm working my way to the bottom of this chat. Okay, so if y'all... Okay, she sent a picture. Check out this. I just clicked out of it. Okay. Give it time to focus. Look at Pippi sitting in a chair. Pippi is a doll. She is so beautiful. Sitting in a chair. I love it. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Okay, I'm just gonna have to jump to the down here. If y'all will greet people coming in, because I'm gonna be doing some talking, and I'm not gonna be able to do it everything at the same time. Thank you so much, Eddie and Jen. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. All right, so I'm going to put this in the chat so at least I'll know where I left off, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to get back to my chat. So please just greet everybody coming in for me. Y'all do that anyway, and I appreciate it. Okay, so this weekend, Mom got put on a diet, and which is no processed foods mainly. And poor Tom. Now he's the cook, which is not up his alley. He has no experience doing this while caring for Mom. So we do a lot of video chats, and I help him as much as I can through video calls. But so we took 3 days off. And y'all, how I'm in this good shape today, I don't know, other than I prayed so hard before we went to please give me the strength to do what I want to do for Tom, and give me the endurance, and please help my hand not hurt so bad that I can't lift what I need to lift and do what I need to do. I prayed that prayer like a billion times before we went. And I meal prepped. I made 35 meals for the freezer while I was there, and stocked the fridge with meals for like at least 4 days worth of meals in the fridge, to take some of that load off of Tom, because I'm like, what can I do to help him? And I'm like, that's what I can do. I can cook. So I had, what all did I make? Oh, I know. I took a picture of the list I left for him. Let's see. I made a whole big pot of chili. So she has 22 bowls of chili in the freezer. And I've told you before, when I make meals for the freezer, I either actually plate it, or if you eat it in a bowl, I actually put it in the bowl and then pour it into the bag, the freezer bag, so that it is exactly one serving. And not only that, but it's a good helping. It's not, it's a bowl full, or whatever you would have on your plate if you were just dipping it for yourself. It's that. So I meal prepped, and I made chili. I made 2 pork roasts, and I shredded it all, because you can Yeah, Tom is our son, and he has a YouTube channel, Thomas Sam's Music. You've seen him in the chat. And yeah. Tom doesn't eat chili with beans, but Mom does. I made what Mom would like. Sorry, Tom. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for these. Oh, and so there's 19 bags of servings of chili in the individual servings of chili in there. There's shredded pork roast. We decided to shred it because you can use that for so many things. You can still eat that with your fork on the side. You can have a sandwich. You can use it in a recipe. You can use it in a wrap, right? But barbecue pork sandwiches. Or whatever they want to use it for. You need to eat on the side with a salad, whatever. Then I made a crock pot full of chicken, and then I shredded it all. Tom said just shred it. So I shredded all of the chicken, and so those can be chicken wraps. Those can go in a salad. Those can go on the side. You can have ranch chicken. You can have season it with taco meat and have it in chicken tacos. You can do all sorts of things with that, right? And so then I'm like, well, what's something I just know that Mom really, really likes? And so I haven't had homemade ham salad in I don't even know when, 30 years, 35 years. That popped into my head. So I'm like, okay, I'll make some homemade ham salad. And it said you can freeze it. And I'm like, okay. I wouldn't have thought of that, but okay. So I made homemade ham salad, and I froze it in balls, like a meatball. That would be enough for one sandwich. I'm like, Tom, do I do one sandwich or two per bag? And he said, just do one. So I froze it in a ball. And so there's ham salad balls in the freezer. That when you put them out to thaw, they'll be just fine for using that for a spread. And then I'm like, okay, what about something dessert? So I made bread pudding. Y'all, oh my gosh, I forgot how delicious bread pudding is. Oh, I'm going to be making me some bread pudding, and I'm going to be making me some ham salad. Mom likes raisins in hers. Tom doesn't, and Doug doesn't. So I made 3 different batches of bread pudding. We ate one batch while we were there, of course. And then I put the Mom has 6 servings of bread pudding, plain with no raisins. But I told her, I said, you can put a topping on it if you want a topping on it. And then she has a whole batch with raisins. And I made sure to label them because Tom likes bread pudding too, but not with raisins. So anyway, ended up with 35 meals for the freezer. And I did it. I got it all done. Okay. So I won't say it went super duper because I ended up having a seizure that night. But I had it and it passed and it was over. And I enjoy cooking. So that was a labor, yes, because it took so long. But it was a labor of love. And it was the best way I could think of to help Tom and support Tom. And I saw somebody in here mentioned Meals on Wheels. I'm not sure. This is all new to us, having someone to care for. So I might check into that. But they live out in the country is the only thing. So I don't know. I seem to remember Meals on Wheels used to be available and then it was not anymore. because of location issues. But we'll check into that. I left my computer at home because I'm like, if I have my computer, I'll be on YouTube. I'll feel like I need to be working my channels. And so I just left it home. I've never done that. I've always taken my computer with me. And that means I was not live on my meditations channel yesterday or today yet. But I'll get that all scheduled today after this live. And we'll get back on track. So Mom says next time I come to cook, she would like some hamburger stew. So that's on the list. And have her some stew in there. She would enjoy that too. And you know, it's not really fall yet, but it feels like fall outside. So it's soup weather, it's chilly weather. I'll make her a pot of ham and beans. She loves ham and beans. I had 3 crock pots going at the same time, cooking in the oven and cooking on the stove all at the same time. And I'm a little bit sore this morning, and I know it's going to hit me. So, yes, I see y'all saying you're praying for me. Please do, because it's going to hit me. And it'll probably be tonight or tomorrow when it does. But I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that my body held up and let me get all that done and put away, processed and put away. And poor Tom, he's like, you have no idea how much that's going to help me. And I'm like, he just thanked me. I'm like, but I do. That's why I did it. That's what I can do. So originally in our mind, we were going to go and give him the weekend off. And he's like, no, just visit. Just come and visit. So then I'm thinking to myself, well, then how else can I help him? I know visiting helps him, but how else can I? And so that's what I came up with. And I think I got the chili a little bit spicy because we taste tested it and seasoned it to taste, but as it cooked. So I told Tom if the chili is too hot, I told him what was in the fridge to just add a little bit more of to it and take care of that. But okay, so yeah, I'm going to be exhausted. It's going to hit me. I'm going to hurt everywhere. I know it's coming. I'm not inviting it, but that's my reality, is it's going to hit me. But right now I'm good. I'm sore. My arms are sore, my shoulders, but we had a good drive and good trip while we were there. And it's always good time spent when you're spending time with your family. And it was good. Let's see here. I'm just looking at my chat a little bit. Oh, Lily and Pippi. Well, she is beautiful, Lily. Just beautiful. Let's see here. Love you, Carla. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. And then I used to cook that way here. When I cooked huge. And then I froze those meals and put it in the freezer. And I need to start doing that again. Well, actually, then COVID hit. And I lost my way of making a living during those 2 years. And so I really couldn't afford to cook big anymore. And then I got out of the habit. So we're just now financially almost getting back on track. Almost. We're getting there. We're okay. But yeah, I'm going to start doing that. And I like to batch. Of course, I'm home all day. I work from home. And so I like just being able to reach in there and get a bag of chili. And I showed Tom how, where when you're warming it up, I don't know if most likely it'll be in the microwave. Just turn the faucet on and just go, or like if you're going to measure, put a spoon of water on the top so that when you microwave it, it steams. And then it tastes just as fresh as can be. So, but I love pulling out a bowl of chili for lunch, ham and beans for lunch. And Doug doesn't eat ham and beans, and he doesn't eat chili. So when I make that, it's all for me. But I make him potato soup and things that he does like. When I have things I know he doesn't like, I also make something that I know he does like. So he doesn't miss out. She says, I don't like beans in my chili either. Yes, that's our son's channel right there. And it is a music channel, but his theme on his channel is hang in there. You've got this. You can get through things. You can win. You can do it. And that, there's a lot of people out there struggling, and his music, that's what his music is about. He has been writing his own material for years and years and years and years and years, many, 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 many years. Even as a teenager, he wrote. And we're really proud of him. So his music is about his experiences, how he felt during those experiences, and he is working on his way to 1,000 days sober. We're so proud of him. So proud of him. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't know so many didn't realize that. Yeah. He's our son. And Ray says, one of my last videos was about making a chicken vegetable soup that was made with fresh vegetables and skinless chicken. Very good. No processed food was used. If you need an idea. Fantastic. I will check that out. Let me write that down. In fact, oh, there it is. Ta-da! So what they did is called the FOB diet. And it really didn't, the main thing is no processed food. But there are some vegetables you can't have, and there's some fruits you can't have. There's some meats you can't have, but everything we normally eat is okay. Chicken, pork, beef, fish. Those are the 4 meat groups for us. And all of that is on the list. So what she can eat didn't really change a whole lot, other than the vegetables and dairy. I can't include a lot of dairy. FOB diet is what it's called. But she's also diabetic. But anyway, thank you for that, Ray. Thank you very much. And so we had to look up the FOB diet. I bought him some charts and sent to him. And Doug and I basically already eat that way, except we do eat chicken strips. We pop chicken strips in the air fryer, and because we like chicken wraps, that's what we like to put in our chicken wraps. And so now Tom and Mom will have fresh chicken for their chicken wraps, and it's gonna be good. So we plan many more video cooking calls so that I can help him with ideas of different ways to fix the pork roast. And I think most of that's going to be barbecued pork. And you want to know one of my favorite? Oh my gosh! Sorry, guys. I go crazy over food. I like to eat. Okay. One of my favorite things, we used to play at an Irish pub in Quincy, Illinois, called O'Griff's, and they served Irish food. They had hamburgers and stuff too, but they served Irish foods. And one of those was pigtails. What are pigtails? Pigtails are curly fries layered in with barbecued pork, shredded pork. And it's layered in there. And you might think, huh? I did. But then I had some. Oh my gosh. I want some pigtails. Mom can't have pigtails. That can't be anything that I suggest you fix. But oh my gosh, so good. Right? Wonderful idea. Absolutely. And I will check that out, Ray. And if y'all have any other ideas, email them to me, because especially things that are freezer friendly. And the bread pudding. Oh, the bread pudding you can freeze for 3 months. 3 months. And after that, it didn't recommend keeping it after that, but this bread pudding is going to be gone before 3 months are up. But I wrote these things down and dated it here. So I opened my Ziploc freezer bags and wrote on the back of that little tab. And Tom has this exact one hanging on the outside the freezer for when he goes out there. So I told him, I said, now some of these things you can thaw manually, and some of these you're going to have to think a day ahead of time. And we're going to have chicken wraps tomorrow. Get a bag of chicken out and put it in the fridge, and then it'll be thawed but when you're ready to use it. So it's going to be good. You wish you had cooked for me when I was laid up. It was a big help. It's such a huge help, right? Right? It's Carla. Let's see. Yes, Ray, I think we're all going to be checking out your soup recipe. Nice. He got 6 bowls of soup from that. Many times I do freeze when I cook. Nice. So everybody's going to keep me in their prayers. Thank you so much. I could use a hot bowl of chili on a cool day like today. Me too. And I didn't get to eat any chili because the chili I divided up on Sunday morning before we left. I did all that cooking in one day, y'all. Yes, that's insane. I don't recommend it. But it was all the time I had. So I did it. And a lot of prayer. But So the next morning, I divided up the pork roast and the chili. Everything else I already had bagged up and in the fridge. And I told Tom, I'm like, the fridge is going to be a mess. And I cleaned it. I cleaned up after myself. But don't fret about the mess in here. When you cook, it's messy. And don't fret, I'll clean it up. And don't worry about the fridge, all this stuff in the fridge, because I don't want to put stuff in the freezer and have to take it back out to organize it. We'll just all put it all in there when it's time. Everything's done. We'll see how much of what we have and what shelf works for the amount of stuff we have. And that worked great. We had cleaned out 2 shelves already of the freezer. Mom has a freezer in the garage, an additional freezer in the garage. And it's an upright one. So it's like a refrigerator with shelves in there. We did clear out spots on 2 shelves. So we stacked it up. We looked at the stacks and then we just plugged those stacks in the best place for them to be. And it turned out great. And in fact, Tom sent me this and said thank you. But it didn't feel like a big deal. It was a lot of cooking, but it didn't put me out. It was good. It was good. Tom took this picture. I'll get there eventually. We talked a lot on the trip home. No, I missed it. Oh, here it is. So he sent me the picture of the fridge. And so my aunt lives there too. So this shelf is my aunt's shelf. But all of this is food. There's meals. Those are meals in those Tupperware bowls there. And there's a little bit down here. And then there's the freezer with all the prepped meals in there on those 3 shelves right there. 2 shelves right there. And by putting them in baggies, I could lay the chili flat and just stack them put them every other way, and they just stacked real nice and flat and didn't take up a whole lot of room. So it worked out great. Let's see. Yeah, so I had a slow cooker. I took my own slow cooker because I knew it was big enough for these pork roasts. But I thought I was going to cook them both at the same time. And then I put one in there and I'm like, oh, 2 aren't going to fit. I'm going to have to cook the other one by itself. I also took supper. I took 1 pork roast and made pork roast and carrots and I was going to do mashed potatoes, but I forgot about them. And they said, don't worry about it. So I didn't. But, and we had pork roast for supper. And then I made the other pork roast for the freezer. So I had 2 cookers of pork roast, 1 with the chicken. And so I'm like, at my house, if I had plugged all that in one area, in one room, I would have blown a breaker. So I asked Mom, like, I'm going to cook this in your office. Because she had she has a wonderful office. But along one wall, she has a folding table that had some things on it. And so I got permission to clean that off and use that as a cooking station in there. So I had 1 cooker going in her office, and then I had 2 in the kitchen. And it was hot in there too, in the kitchen anyway. But it was all right. I just came out and took a little bit of break, and it worked. Thank you. And for Tom. Tom is the one there every day. And he's doing such a good job. Such a good job. Oh, nice. Nice. Ooh, you can cool and stretch a spicy chili by serving it on a bed of white rice. It's a wonderful combination. I've never tried that. I might try that just to see. Because it actually, that I can see how it would be delicious. Yeah. Oh, yep, it's early in your morning. You get some rest. Thank you for being here. I know, I need to get off of here. All right, let's see. Let's hurry up here. Thank you, Eddie and Jen. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thanks again for being here. So Eddie and Jen's channel is amazing. They are awesome people and an awesome family. And I really enjoy getting to know them through their channel. Okay, so I'm not going to make it through all these comments, so please forgive me. He is. And it's hard. It's hard. Yes. I'm going to check out that recipe. He's so fun on these video calls too. He's so fun. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. What am I hearing over here? All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm missing my chat, and that's okay. That's okay. Give me grace. Give me grace. It was a rough start to this live. I started a little late, but yeah. So today will be these totes. Instead of packing suitcases and stuff, we just packed 2 totes of stuff. So we had a tote. The dogs had a tote because yes, all 3 dogs went with us. So we packed that in the back of the truck because everything had to ride in the back of the truck, right? We have a camper shell on there, but still. So our stuff was in that big tote. The dog stuff was in another big tote. And I had my slow cooker in there. And I tell you what, that was the easiest way to travel I've ever done. Suitcases, boo, totes, yay. That's how I'm going to do my trips from now on. Okay. So anyway, forgive me for not getting to all of my chat. That's part of the fun for me is talking with you all in conversations in the chat. But give me grace today. I need it. Keep me in your prayers. And Doug, my gosh, that man's exhausted. He did things like cut trees and stuff and climbed up on the roof and adjusted antennas and things like that while we were there. And so he's exhausted. He does have today off. He is in bed. I hope he sleeps all day because he needs to. And I'm going to rest. Okay, I'm going to rest, but I am going to get my YouTube channels back up and going and my ASMR channel, my relaxation channel back up and going. I don't want to lose my audience over there. And yeah, I gotta do some stuff in the kitchen. I'm gonna pack these totes, but I'm gonna try to rest. Okay, I'm gonna rest in between. And if I need to just completely stop and go to bed, I'll do it. I am teaching music lessons today. That I only have one, and it's at 6 p.m. So it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I will have at least a nap in there somewhere. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I got to just stop or I'm going to keep talking. Thank you so much for being here. Steve is live in, I don't remember, in an hour and a half. I was just trying to, I remember he's live. I'm trying to do the math in my head, and I'm not very mathematical right now. But Steve is live. Don't forget about Steve's live. And there will be no moon gazing tonight, y'all. I am gonna not do that. So I'll put that post up just as soon as I can, right after I end here. But y'all, always, always, always remember that you are amazing. You are wonderfully made, and that you matter. You matter. And you are a blessing. You are blessing people around you. And I can say that because you're a blessing to me here at my life. Okay. So even if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, that's what I'm talking about. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. And if you're struggling, and we all struggle every so often with so many different things, and they don't have to be huge struggles to be a struggle. And you can have a lot of little struggles that add up to something huge, right? So, don't judge people, and just remember that when you meet people coming and going, you never know what that person's gone through that day. So always be kind. Always be kind. And your kindness can change someone's entire day. It can even change someone's world. We don't think like that, but it can. And if you are struggling, just hang on with all you got. Just do it. Just hang on and struggle through it. Just do it. Hang on. And never give up. Never give up. That's our motto. We giggle a lot. Doug shows his dimples, and we never give up. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you at Steve's. I'm going to go have some more coffee. Bye.
pas, pas, pas.